right?
Well, the phone is the gift and the curse.
These things balanced. Alcohol is not bad. Too much alcohol is bad. Gambling is fun. Too much gambling is dangerous, right? There's nothing wrong with social media and cell phones. It's the imbalance.
Are you in the business of anxiety-inducing content on platforms that are bad for the youngsters out there?
No,
all of us?
No, I don't believe that at all. I actually completely take a different take.
It's made people jittery and cranky. It's made teens especially depressed, which can be quite severe. But it's made our politics kind of unreal and strange, where we're not sure if elections are real anymore.
It's an entertainment product. The way the technologist Jaron Lanier puts it is that these companies offer you shiny treats in exchange for minutes of your attention and bytes of your personal data, which can then be packaged up and sold.
There seems to be a lot of mixed opinions about social media. Some despise social media and others love it. From hearing such a wide range of opinions about social media, I decided to start a YouTube channel about my thoughts and how social media can be used as a tool. In this video, I plan to speak about how to mitigate the harm of social media as much as possible while explaining how social media could be utilized to improve your life. Social media harm is known to include effects such as depression, suicide, cyberbullying, stress, and much more. Social media is highly addictive, designed to be addictive to maximize how long you can stay on the screen. Social media uses many ways to addict you, such as the slot machine strategy. When you pull a slot machine, there's a sense of uncertainty that you get not knowing the prize, yet that's what makes it addicting. When you get the reward from the slot machine, you're more inclined to play again, while social media works the same way. Scrolling in a sense of uncertainty is the unknown you get from not knowing what posts you're going to show up on your feed. Eventually, you'll receive posts that make you laugh or give off a sense of reward, so you keep scrolling. The majority of individuals who use social media post what they're doing, and many times this makes us feel like our life isn't exciting. We are all vulnerable to being what others think about us. Being vulnerable to likes on profile photo, as humans, we base our self-worth on external variables that can fluctuate and change our moods. It's the reason why social media users get depressed when you receive not enough likes. Stressing about metrics such as the amount of likes you have and comparing it to your peers constantly changes your mood and ego to actually see if it's better than them or not. A phenomenon that is seen a lot on social media is the highlight effect. The highlight reel is when an individual creates a sense of reality that is perfect, happy, and essentially no worries, a utopia perception. The highlight is so toxic because it ruins the perception of one's reality. In fact, the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology published a paper that people feel depressed after spending a great deal of time on Facebook because they feel badly when comparing themselves to others. In response, individuals do the same and go out their way to paint the perfect image to story to show others how amazing you are. Instagram is not real life. It's simply the highlights of people's day. Prolonged periods of time on social media leads us to procrastinate and waste valuable time. Arguably, the biggest benefit of social media is being able to connect to people around the world. The internet has changed the way we communicate and is still in its infant stages. The benefits are being able to build an audience at the cost of generally nothing. Individuals can create multi-million-dollar businesses on social media platforms, and it allows us to bring more awareness to current issues and ones that go overlooked and a different perspective than the mainstream media. Giving a voice to those who want their voices heard, with the addition to speak your mind with nearly no consequence. Information is also shared faster than ever before. We have an abundance of information at our fingertips that the 17th century human never had in their lifetime. Companies who use social media to increase brand awareness uses social media to attract a wider audience with relatively cheaper advertising than television. Social media, especially YouTube, allows one to get free education that formal relatively can't teach you. The ability to learn about a topic extensively for free is the strength of the internet. With all the apparent benefits of social media, one can argue it's neither good nor bad, but a tool. There is no way I can conclude this video without bringing a solution or a better way to use social media. This was simply a brief introduction to the pros and cons of social media and how to make social media better. It is a fact that social media is very addictive, that these apps steal your data and bring tailored content to influence you to buy things you like. As a user, you live in a bubble that the algorithm matches with your personality. On the other hand, the attention engineers know that they don't want to feed you something that you're not interested in. Reason why social media algorithm is personalizing your content. In all of social media pitfalls and highs, there needs to be a balance when to use social media and when to not. Attention is the currency of media. There are several questions you need to ask yourself when it comes to social media and how to manage it. What are you using social media for? Are you simply on social media to be entertained by content, which is fine? However, how much are you creating? Unfollow or unsubscribe from content that doesn't add value to your life. Unfollow the Instagram models that make you question your self-worth. In all areas toxic. For example, be conscious of people who post their best life on social media because your brain will make a connection that their life is better than yours. You are what you consume. Limit the toxicity and balance the positivity. If you're worried about metrics and how many likes or followers you have, then it's easy to get depressed since you're valuing your self-worth on external variables since we all live different lives. Procrastination, lack of self-worth. Once you figure out the problem, come up with a solution that works for you. This will help you manage social media better.
Downfalls. Social media is a tool, and it's a tool that can be used for good, for more positive groups, for revolutions, for putting Grumpy Cat in Disney movies. I tell you, the internet is a weird place. So is social media hurting your mental health? The answer is it does not have to. Social can tear you down, yes, or it can lift you up, where you leave feeling better off or have an actual laugh out loud. If I only have 24 hours in the day, if I'm going to spend 2 of those hours on social media, then I prefer my experiences to be full of inspiration, laughs, motivation, and a whole lot of Grumpy Cat in Disney movies.